Hi there, this is Manny with Classic Auto Repair, and I'm looking at this 57 Chevy Belair to do a safety mechanical inspection on the bottom side of the vehicle. I just came back from a road test, and I just got a couple of notes and items that I want to review on the bottom of the car. Number one, when I road tested, I noticed that it was rattling when I drove it, and that's occurring from back here on this back side of the pipe. It's right there. That's the muffler, and it's right here on the pipe, right here at the X frame. So this is your X frame right here. It's sitting right here at this point. And that metal on metal, when you're driving down the road, is going to make noise, and you're going to feel it in the seat of the car. So something that needs to be addressed, usually by an exhaust shop. But what I can do is see if I can make sure that the top right here, these flange bolts are tight, and that it's not loose and causing this to create a different angle here. If it's not that, then possibly this clamp right here may be able to loosen and turn or twist, and see if we can get this pipe away from that edge. It doesn't need a lot. Like this one over here doesn't have a lot of space, but it just needs enough to be able to move without causing an impact on the frame. All right, so that was one of the items that I found on the test. It drove really well. Steering's good, brakes are good. I felt that it could use a little tuning. The carburetor idle is a little lower than I'd like, and I'll bump that up. I'll do some check the fuel mixture ratios on the carburetor, check the condition of the spark plugs. I'll pull them out, and then I'll get back to you on the condition of those items. Fuel filter, I know it doesn't have a ton of miles on it since the last time I worked on it, but it has been a couple of years. Even the oil change was dated December of 2022. And we recommend changing the oil every 12 to 18 months. So, you know, it's due for that as well. So I'll put that on the to-do list if you haven't had it done by any other shop. The other item you wanted me to address was the oil or the transmission leak. And transmission has a small drip right here. I mean, this is really a pretty dry transmission, but you can see right there that it's got a little bit of a drip, and that's going to create a big puddle. Even though it's a very small drip, the viscosity of transmission fluid is not like engine oil. It won't just kind of puddle and stay in a small spot. It kind of likes to spread. But I don't see anything damaged or that is going to be a failure in something that I can fix here at the shop. Again, you can go down the path and spend thousands of dollars fixing leaks, but if this car sets for 2 or 3 weeks, a month, the seals will dry out. You'll jump back in it to go drive with those brand new gaskets, but because they're dried out, they're gonna fail. They're gonna leak again. These cars were meant to be driven every day as a daily driver, and in their classic condition now, they're only driven on the weekends, once a month, during the summers, you know, that kind of thing. So it puts a lot of stress and wear on the sealing of the drivetrain, and that's kind of the condition that's happening here on the power steering. Power steering has a small drip right here at the bottom of this hose, and that is coming from your control valve on your power steering. This control valve is notorious for leaking. It's a very common leak right here between the main body. There's some seals in here, and again, another part we can replace, put a brand new one on it. But I guarantee you in a year or two, it's going to start leaking from the same spot. So my recommendation there is let me torque down some of the bolts, make sure I can, you know, everything is tight. But I would hesitate to do any type of those repairs on it. I would just, like I said, suggest just know that you're going to get a drip or two on the bottom of the carport, and I've told you about remedies for that as well, and we'll go over them. The other drip is right here on the other side of this is called your ram, and it's what moves the steering back and forth when you provide inputs at the steering wheel. And it has an O-ring seal inside of there, and it's just got a very small drip. Again, this sat overnight in the shop. I had no drips under it, so there's not something excessive. It's just a unfortunately one of those things you're not going to experience on new cars. They're better engineered, they have better seals in them, and they're driven every day. It's a different condition as far as what we're comparing. It's not apples to apples when it comes to leak repair on new cars versus old cars. Cooling system looks good. I don't see any coolant leaks up front. Brakes look good. I don't see any moisture or brake fluid on the backs of the backing plates, which is usually shows me on the tires or the wheels that there is a failure on your wheel cylinders. But they look to be in good shape. Again, dry on all four corners. And the brakes were applying well. I didn't notice any problems with the braking of the car. So those are the items that I have on the bottom. Other than that, I didn't see anything else on the car that I needed to bring to your attention. I'll go ahead and do the top side inspection here shortly, and then I'll get back to you on estimate and timelines, and we'll get this thing fixed for you and back in your hands. This is Manny with Classic Auto Repair. Hope you enjoyed watching.